24 hours related to this potentially looming arrest of failed former President Donald Trump. Starting with, there is a stunning new report from New York Times reporters Maggie Haberman and Michael C. Bender that Donald Trump is completely disconnected from reality, wants to be handcuffed if he is arrested, and seems to see most of this as no big deal and something that will just galvanize his supporters in favor of him, which to some degree I think is true, and I will get to it. But the people around Trump are telling the New York Times, Trump genuinely doesn't seem to understand the legal jeopardy that he's in here, because it's not only one, it's not only two. He is looking at potentially 3 or more arrests and indictments over the next couple of months. The New York Times article, Trump at Mar-a-Lago, magical thinking and a perp walk fixation. Those who have spent time with Donald Trump in recent days say he has often appeared significantly disconnected from the severity of his potential legal woes.
I would challenge that assertion that he's disconnected from reality. I think he's actually more in touch with reality than David Pakman is, right? David Pakman is caught up in this bubble, this liberal bubble, oh, they're going to get him this time. Oh, this is going to be the time that finally, and he's going to be perp walked and this and that, and they're going to put him in prison and lock him up. No, I'm not saying that David Pakman actually believes all of that, but he certainly wants his audience to believe that because that is the most profitable approach for him. However, I do believe that he does have, let's just say, he's not quite as connected to reality as perhaps he may think. Here's the reality. Everything he's talking about Trump so far is on point. In terms of Trump is on point, right? Him getting perp walked, him being handcuffed, this is all super, super lucrative. He is a influencer. He is an entertainer, right? We've got to go back to the roots of the thing that he was most successful with, which is the you're fired reality TV show, right? He is a reality TV star. His show did very well. He made a lot of money doing it. He knows how to get attention, how to get views, right? How to get the media to pay attention to him, right? So you got to look at him as a producer of a reality show, and it would do wonders for ratings if he's perp walked, right? His followers will be galvanized, and they're going to be like, they're coming for you next, and blah, 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 blah. And they're going to send him millions of dollars that he can use to buy a new house, a new car, pay off debt, go on vacation, maybe buy a yacht, whatever. They're going to flood him with millions of dollars for whatever kind of legal defense or whatever. But ultimately, what is going to be the outcome of all these charges and arrests and all that? A little, pretty much a little bit of nothing, right? Maybe he gets some little fine, which is a slap on the wrist for him. He's got to pay $50,000, $100,000, even $1 million. And whatever, big deal, right? Then, after that, then all the media moves on to the next big sensational story. And then Trump continues to do what he's always done, right? Almost as if nothing ever happened. That is ultimately where we are headed, right? Why? Because Trump is an elite. Now, elites sometimes do get held accountable. It's not like that never happens, right? But it is very rare, and he is too valuable to be put in prison, right? So there's enough powerful people that will, in my view, make sure that doesn't happen. Now, is it a guarantee that he doesn't go in prison and nothing serious really comes of this? Is it a guarantee what I'm saying? Absolutely not. I don't have an ability to see into the future. And he's certainly got enough going on that one of those things could happen, but very, very unlikely. I could win the lottery, right? That's reality. I could win the lottery. I may not have to first buy a ticket in the first place to win, but if I do buy a lottery ticket, I could actually win. Bill Gates could be sitting in a car in front of my house right now, and I'm not aware of it because I'm not looking out the front window, right? It's possible, right? Bill Gates, he's very wealthy. He can go anywhere in the world he wants to, including driving in front of my house and parking for whatever reason, right? Maybe he wants to buy my house to, I don't know what he would want to buy my house for. But that is to say that it is possible, but extremely unlikely that this is going to be anything super, super severe. I would love to be wrong, right? Because unlike many people in this country, for whatever reason, ironically, they look at him getting imprisoned as Banana Republic. But the reality is what they prefer is the Banana Republic, right? The Banana Republic is a place where people like Trump can do whatever and get away with it, right? Right, where the idea of a president being held accountable is like, oh, no way. Like, that is Banana Republic. That you're so corrupt, right? The country is so corrupt that you can have your top people pretty much have a get out of jail free card to do whatever they want to do, right? Maybe they raped someone or had someone killed. Now, I was being a little bit extreme, right? But that's the kind of thing in a Banana Republic, right? You have a guy who's president who has committed serious crimes, right? I'm not saying Trump. I'm just saying this is, in general, the Banana Republic thing, right? The idea of a place where this stuff can happen and the chance of you being held accountable it's not happening, right? Think about a Banana Republic place right now and imagine some powerful senator being held accountable, right? It's laughable, right? And that's how a lot of Americans behave. Oh, this defies the norms, and this is unprecedented. The idea of having an American president in prison. Put him in prison. Put Biden in prison. Put the Clintons in prison, right? Put Mitch McConnell in prison. I'm all for putting elites in prison. Now, there should be a valid reason for it, right? But I'm not the one to be like, oh, well, the thing that they're trying to put him in prison for is not that big of a deal, or they took a misdemeanor and they made it into a felony. That I don't give a rat's ass about people like Trump, Biden, Clinton, Obama. I don't care about these people, Bush, right? I don't care about these elites, right? Who play games with the lives of the people, who get paid so much money, millions of dollars, for them to play games with our lives. Hold them all accountable, lock them up, all of them, right? Obviously, I don't mean that literally, but again, all these people that are all, getting bent out of shape. Oh, this is unprecedented, and he's a president, and how could we? Fuck him. Fuck all these elites. They don't care about us. Why should we care about them? If you do something, and they come to lock you up, who's gonna cry for you, man? You think these people gonna worry about you? You think Trump gonna worry about you when you about to be locked up? You think Biden gonna cry for you? You think Bush gonna cry for you? Obama gonna cry for you? They don't give a rat's ass about you. So why are you worried about them? Let them put him in prison. Let him get the same treatment that all the rest of us get. But people are so twisted up, they think, oh, by them doing this to Trump, then they gonna come for us next. What you talking about, man? We the people, that's how we get treated. We get killed, right? They electrocute us, right? They give us death penalty for murders we didn't commit. How many people have we killed for murders they didn't commit? We got tons of people in prisons all over this country for crimes they didn't commit, or the crimes do not warrant the punishment. They've been doing it to us. That's the norm. Locking us up is the norm. That's why we got more people in prison than any other country in this world. So don't talk about, if they lock up Trump, then they can come for us. They've been coming for us. We've been locked up. We're locked up right now. I've never been a criminal, never been in a gang, never robbed anybody, never did any scams. And yet I've been in jail multiple times. Different states, different jurisdictions, right? I've been in jail many, many times. A non-violent person, no scams, no robberies, no fraud, but I've been in prison. Don't tell me, if they lock him up, then they coming for us. They've been locking us up. Wake the hell up. That kind of rhymes. This is the Baby Channel. Rate me in the comment section below. Click on the like button, subscribe, smash that bell, be well. Tell me your thoughts.